Good evening, folks. This is a walkthrough of our multi-ocean system. This is our Atlantic pond. We've got some spadefish and look downs. There's a little ray in there. It's also a sea bass and some mangrove snapper. We come here to the middle. This is the filter system. You can see we've got our big T5s here. We're going to be replacing the bulbs next day or so and throwing a new batch of Chaeto in. We got a couple fish in quarantine in here, and more or less just kind of hanging out. There's some Atlantic gobies that are really good at picking up little pieces of food and everything. And Ursula, our ribbon eel, is in here right now. We had to take her out of the big pond. The clown trigger started getting a little bit more aggressive than we wanted. But she enjoys it in here because there's little fish she can eat and there's plenty of bait. And then over here we've got the Pacific pond with the red emperor snapper, the clown trigger, the lyre-tail grouper, and the evil Scopus tang, the mastermind of all evil. But these are three 300-gallon Rubbermaid tubs. We've got them plumbed here with a bulkhead going into our central Refugium tub that we're putting together. We've got a couple of protein skimmers working. The filter systems, the mechanical filter systems, are actually totes filled with rubber rock, a filter sock, and activated carbon. As you can see, we've got a couple of larger white shrimp in here. I was amazed at how great they are at cleaning through the sand. They do an awesome job. Then we have some really big white striped-legged hermit crabs that we caught from down at the coast. These guys will eat absolutely anything, vegetable matter, animal matter. It doesn't really matter what it is. They will just go through it. And they will come from anywhere. Any little piece that's in here they'll find. But as you can see, these are how the build outs go. I'll type in the description what we did, how we did it, the equipment we used. Obviously you can see we got to put some more fine sand in here if we're going to keep the ray. We haven't decided whether we're going to keep her yet or not, but she's pretty cool. But this is it in our little fish room. We also got over here the 125-gallon Start of the Atlantic Reef with the spotted drum, black cat basslet, royal grama, a couple of bait shrimp. There's a little lantern bass. There's a chalk bass in here somewhere too, and some urchins. So kids playing in the background, of course. But it's all coming along pretty good. Oh, there's a chalk bass. It's all coming along pretty good. And then down here we've got the Refugium for the 125, and in there we have our little coney grouper growing out. He's a glutton. We got him in here because we can't put him in the actual in the 125 tank because he'll eat everything, and he's not big enough to go in the reef yet, or in the pond yet. So this is it.